Peace and blessings, y'all. Peace and blessings. It's Turbo King back with another video. And today, get situated. Today, I'm gonna be talking about. Well, first of all, today is a beautiful day. Today is a great day to be blessed, to be thankful for everything that you have inside of your life. But I want to be talking about God has called you. God, this is a season where God is pruning you from everything. He's pruning you from the past situations. He's pruning you from your old self, your old life, your old habits. And he has finally called you. And this video may be confirmation. Things that happen inside of your life may have been confirmation for you. You may not have had the understanding, the wisdom yet, but it's going to come soon. I was called about a year ago. But I wouldn't say I was called about a year ago. I picked up the phone a year ago. I would say that. Because God has already chosen you from the womb. God already knows that you're going to be chosen. And once you receive that message, once you receive that phone call, it's time to start changing your life. It's time to start seeing things from a different viewpoint. It's time to become the best version of yourself. You have a different purpose in life. You have a greater purpose in life than other people. This is why you're different from others. This is why you can't necessarily get along with others. Not to say that you have anything against other people. You're just set apart. You're just holy. You're just different than other people. And that's for a reason, because you're chosen. So when you get that call, just remember that everything is going to change from here on out. When I was called, from that day forward, when I had my spiritual awakening, when I had my spiritual encounter with the Most High, everything changed. Now, I'm not to say that from that day forward I was perfect. I didn't still sin. I didn't fall short. But I understood that I had a different calling in life. I understood that I couldn't do the same thing I used to do. For one, it wasn't fulfilling for me. And for two, I understood I couldn't do it. God is not going to let me, and God is not going to let the chosen, the called. I want to say the called, the chosen, because many are called if you were chosen. So God is not going to let the chosen ones fall into sin for too long, And also, your own self, because you have the Holy Spirit, you're not going to want to fall and stay in sin for too long anyway. Because that's just it's not fulfilling to you anymore. You have a different type of spirit inside of you, which is the Holy Spirit now. So when God calls you, things are going to change. You're going to elevate. Sometimes it's going to be difficult. Majority of the times, change is majority of the time is painful. So there are going to be things in your life that is taken away from you, that you may have felt like that was meant to be in your life. Whether that's a relationship, whether that's a job, whether that's people that's close to you, friendship, or whatever the case is. Things are going to be pruned out of your life. Your own habits is going to be pruned out of your life. Things that you thought were meant to protect you were going to be taken away from you. For me, it was my anger. I thought my anger was protecting me. I thought that was a protecting agency, from not allowing people to hurt me, not allowing people to betray me, not allowing people to get close to me. So whenever I felt like somebody was doing something to me, I would be filled with rage, with anger, with not necessarily bitterness, because I was never bitter, but it was just so much anger and rage inside of me. And I had to understand that God had to use situations, had to use circumstances to prune that anger out of me, to prune that spirit of rage out of me. You know what I'm saying? So there's going to be a lot of things that you're going to experience, that you're going to encounter when you're chosen, when you're called. But now is the season. It's the season to become a better version of yourself. It's the season to reap the fruits, reap the benefits when following the Most High. Whenever I start to, because sometimes, we all fall short of glory. And there's times where I fall back into sin, or I might be opening doors, because opening doors is very key. you don't just jump into sin. You don't just jump into doing wrong. There's small steps that go along with sinning, with corn. Say for instance, I'm using an example, fornication. You don't just fornicate. You don't just be set apart holy and then you just jump and just fornicate. It doesn't happen like that. Usually, let's say you're on your celibacy journey, you're on your semen retention journey, right? You've been on it for 6 months or whatever the case is, and you fall short. You don't just fall short. It doesn't happen like that. Usually, you may be on Instagram. You may be seeing girls with bikinis on. You know the pictures on Instagram, bro. You might be on Twitter. You might be on TikTok. You scrolling. You be like, dang, she bad. Dang, she thick. You may not think nothing of it, but you see it 10 times. Then you see it 20 times. Then you see it 30 times. Then you see it 100 times. Then you say, you know what? Let me go on this dating app. Then you go on the dating app. Oh, I really ain't gonna do nothing. I ain't gonna think nothing of it. You start talking to girls. You start swiping left, swiping right on girls. Then you meet a girl. Oh, we just gonna be friends. We just gonna be cool. You think nothing of it. Then y'all hang out. You start to, look at her lustfully. Then you have sex. But so you don't just fall short. It starts from somewhere because you're opening doors. So that's why I learned that you have to close those doors from even jumping and getting to that point. But I'm kind of going all over the place. But just understand that you have to be set apart. There's going to be things that you are going to feel like you're missing out on. Some people have the fear of missing out. But it's going to be things that you used to do. And if you really have the Holy Spirit, you're not even going to be, it's not even going to be it's not going to feel beneficial. It's not going to feel fulfilling to you anymore. Things that you used to do, it's not going to be the same. So, but it's going to be some times where you look back and you're like, dang, I want to do it, but I just can't do it. I know I can't do it. I know us as chosen us as Christians, we come to that point sometimes where we feel like, dang, I wish I could do this. I wish I could do that. Or you just have the feeling, the urge to do it, but you can't do it. You can't go down that path. And even if you do go down that path, you can't do it for too long. Because God won't even allow you to do it. Your spirit won't even allow you to do it. So when you're called, there's going to be a lot of things that you got to change. There's going to be a lot of things you're going to have to overcome. But it's all for the greater good. Everything that happens in your life is for a purpose. When the Israelites were wandering around for 40 years, it was all for the purpose of God. God has a purpose for everything. Even if it hurts you, even if it seems like it's going to destroy you, it's a purpose for everything. So if you're hurt, if you're doing something good, regardless of whatever circumstance or situation, there's a purpose for everything. But everything happens for the greater glory of the Most High God. So I got a big day today. I got an exam today, and y'all send me best y'all send me luck. Y'all send me prayers. I'm getting my CDL. So I've been talking about it for a while, but I'm finally doing it, bro. But I'm becoming the best version of myself each and every day. So I just want to thank the Most High God for dwelling inside of me each and every day. And I just want to give him this praise in this video, So make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Remember, when you're called, when you're chosen, things are going to change. And you just have to be set apart, and it's beautiful. It's a beautiful journey, a beautiful experience. So, like I said, I hope y'all are blessed. I hope y'all stay safe today. I love y'all. I want y'all to become the best version of yourself. Nothing is impossible with the Most High. So regardless of what you're going through, just remember that. So peace and blessings. I'll see y'all in the next video. I'm out.